You wrote an article, 3 pivotal matchups Browns must win to beat the Steelers tonight. Number 1, Denzel Ward against George Pickens. Pickens has been really good with Russell Wilson as his quarterback. Number 2, Jack Conklin against T.J. Watt. Conklin has been getting healthier and healthier. And number 3, Nick Chubb against Minkah Fitzpatrick. It'll be interesting to see. Everybody kind of feels Nick Chubb is getting close to breaking one. Is this the night where it happens?
Well, Nick Chubb would never say it, but there's no way this game doesn't carry more weight than a normal game. I know he'll play it off, but like just given the way everything ended, week 2 of last season for him against this Pittsburgh team, for him to be back and be healthier than he's been, in his previous weeks, to get this opportunity to go against them. And this, I could have titled that Nick Chubb versus the entire Pittsburgh defense, but we just know from the hit that Minkah had last year. And I'm not inferring that Minka's a dirty player. You could find half a dozen clips of Minkah going to tackle Nick Chubb and coming up with air. So he was just trying to get him on the ground. Unfortunate series of events, but this is a huge moment for Nick Chubb, and a huge moment for Browns fans if Nick Chubb can actually, because we saw it last week. There was a drive last week which Nick Chubb looked like Nick Chubb. I mean, just making guys miss, powering through stuff, getting extra yards, fighting to the end. Like, we need a game of that now. It's time, and it'd be a huge moment for Nick Chubb. And I don't think Browns fans could be any happier for any player as if Nick Chubb has a big game against the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Now, Denzel Ward against George Pickens. That matchup I like. I don't like any other cornerback against George Pickens if Ward has to go out of the game for any reason.
Yeah, and I like Martin Emerson against bigger bodied guys, but not with the skill set of George Pickens. George Pickens' skill set is vertical down the field on the boundary, and he's great at it. Like, if the field was a half yard wider, he would have like twice as many touchdown catches that he has. Like, he's always near the boundary, always making plays. But he has that long speed for someone his size that makes him dangerous. Denzel possesses that long speed and the ability to make plays on the football. So that's the matchup I'm trying to keep as much as possible. And I know Schwartz doesn't like to travel, but if I was going to do it any week, he's the receiver you have to take out. I would put Emerson on Mike Williams, and I would live with the results there. If they beat you, fair play. But I don't want to get beat just because you want to match up someone else with George Pickens. It's got to be Denzel Ward.